All right, I'm on hole number 8 of the Stateside Classic Tournament. I'm in Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. I haven't picked anything up. I've just been playing. I picked up hole number 1, which we're supposed to pick up, but I haven't picked up anything other on any of the other holes. I've been really close, and I've been dialing. I'm really starting the process of working on win numbers right now, as far as like how my game works. But I've got 2 holes left, and I'm in 14th place at 10 under. So I don't know what it is at the top. So I'm gonna treat all of these rounds like normally in the weekend round. I never look at who is at the top. I don't care. I get in a bracket early, and then I play whenever I want to play, and I just try and work myself up to the top. And I don't look, because I don't want to put that pressure on myself. I just want to go out there and play. I don't want to think I have to do something other than the game plan in order to catch up. I just need to stick to the game plan, and if everything goes good, I should be able to dig myself out of the hole. So I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure it takes a -12 to get in. So we've got 2 holes, and they're both birdie holes. This par 4 is gettable, so let's go get hole number 8 to start off with. Are we on hole number 8? Hey. We are on hole number 8. And hole number 8 is Vineyard Acres. Hole number 7. I remember which hole this is now. So I'm gonna just lay it up out here and go at it with my Guardian. But if we're looking at angles here, if we look at this rough right here that's in front of the sand, so you're coming up to the green. You know, like looking at if you're trying to get in line with the cup coming through there, you know, like where you want to be. You know, like if you're really wanting to do that rough bump, you'd probably want to be like in this zone. So you've got a nice rough bump to it. The more you can get around the corner, and long as you can stay within this area right here, this would be the best zone for that. Because as far as like using the least amount of side spin. The farther you get out of that zone, you'll have to bring a ball that's got a lot of side spin. So it's really, if you're just trying to get up here to the top, it's just a layup. And you probably bring a 3-power ball, because I normally take this with a katana. And if you can get down into this area right here, you've got a shot coming at the pin where you can use this backboard and try a backspin shot. And so I usually like being kind of like right there in that area for that shot. But I think if you were doing the rough bump, really don't try and hit so far out there. I think actually you're actually hitting out of your window. You know, the farther, so you could come back a little bit and try and worry more about getting around the corner than worrying about getting distance forward. But I'm just going to hit it straight out there, and I'm going to use you can use any driver in your bag, and I'm going to use a QB. And I'm going to use a Kingmaker, and I'm going to use a Katana. And which bag is my accurate bag? I'm going to take a bag that's got a Guardian in it already. And I'm just going to change this driver to a quarterback. I don't like the way that the pin chest, look at the pin chest now. They changed the pin chest. It looks like there's no separation down here. There's no like little black spot that shows, like when you look up at it, it looks like it's full. So it tells you here that it's 7 of 8, but it's showing you that it's 8 of 8. I don't know. And before, it used to show you a little black section that you were still 1 short on your scale. I don't know why they changed that. Have no clue. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Obviously, I think it was more better the other way. Captain Howdy. Of course, I stood up, and I'll end up going first. Nope. My opponent goes first. They're using an APOC and Quasar. Any driver will work. There used to be a shot. We used to be able to go through the trees. They thickened those trees up. We used to be able to do a max overpower shot through the trees. Not a max overpower hook, just a max overpower shot through those trees. and get over where you weren't hitting the fairway on the other side, but what you do is you were hitting the rough and then rolling out into the fairway. But that rough bump, that was definitely at the angle that rough bump was at. Most definitely. I'm going to be about 4 rings off. I don't need to be anywhere close to that. 2-9. It's about 3 rings. If I get lined up with the wind. About 3 rings. Max curl. Hit it 2 rings to the left. And a quarterback and a katana will put you right out there in the middle on that spot. No matter if you hit it 2 rings to the inside, 2 rings to the outside, it doesn't matter, it'll put you in that spot. Super accurate, got a ton of curl on it. If you've got lower developed clubs, whatever driver you have that has the most amount of curl, that's the driver. You can deal with the accuracy here. And you can come up at it right here, and you can still do the rough bump, and you can bring a sniper. You have a lot of different options out in the middle. Grim Reaper. I'm in my Guardian. I'm at minimum club. Minimum club. 2.9 divided by 1.5. Almost 2 rings. A little off on my direction. Hitting it perfect. We'll see if I picked the right spot. I was on my white ring off. I was my white ring up against the pin, and then I had it on the fringe area over here, so I can go back and look at where that was, so I can move it over. And I was almost too high. If it comes off that hill and rolls off the fringe and gets on the putting surface, as soon as it hits the putting surface, it's downhill. And even if it's going real slow, you may end up a little short of the pin. You can use that backboard, and the higher you get up on that backboard, the more it's actually one of those deals, people will make a mistake on that. They'll come down on it thinking they need to come down so they get more spin, but actually if you go up the hill, it's steeper, so when it rolls out, it catches faster. I like that area. I like that shot. There's a lot of different ways that you can come to that hole, but there's very few holes out there where we do max backspin with a Guardian and try a Guardian shot like that. And I've had a lot of success with that. I don't think that that's a hole that people eagle all the time, but I'm sure that there's people out there that would prove me wrong. I think the best way to go at it is with the rough bump, to be honest with you. All right, that was hole number 8 of the Stateside Classics tournament. Tuesday's qualifying round in the rookie division. Thanks for watching.